9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Got me at the coast, boy. Wanna hear the ocean roar crash over me. Then ride it home, dance it out in moonlight. Hold me tight and don't let go. Watch over me. We are all stardust, stardust, stardust. Left behind, left to find. Find one another, face the sun, fear no one, 'cause we are all one, we are all one, we are all, we are all one, we are all. Lift me up, yeah, moonshine, put me into overflow. Superstar.
Hey everybody, can you hear me okay? I'm using a different microphone here. I'm set up in a different area in hopes that it will be less barky in here. Actually, here, I'll just put my laptop right here, right beside me here. What is that? Oh, okay. How's everybody doing? Looks like we have a wiener. We have a wiener. While you work is today's wiener. How do you feel, Whistle? Would you like to make a speech? Sorry. Hope that wasn't super loud. Oh my god. I think I just dropped I think that's where the mic's at. Whoopsies. I think we're gonna be having a lot of very interesting conversations now that Fred is out and able to talk freely without having to worry like that he's going to get in trouble or something, because they were definitely listening to his conversations and stuff. But you guys, oh my gosh, like I couldn't even, you can't hear very well on those phones, and you always have to say, huh, and it's lagged. Like the jail phones, they lag them by like 2 seconds or something, so that I guess it's to try to catch things if somebody tries to say something that they shouldn't, I guess. Hey, yes, I talked to him today, and I'm going to talk about that too. He might be watching. I sent him the link. He watched yesterday, and that's why today, well, he watched part of yesterday. That's why today we're talking about what we're talking about, because he wanted to correct a little something I said yesterday, just slightly, about him wearing a wire on Jody Sue and all of them back there. And it was all in good intentions, just to try to find out what happened to Summer. Yeah, he might be watching it. He's probably is. He's pretty, I was kind of waiting. Well, we've got 260 people. I guess we could talk about that while we're waiting and we'll move on to the subject matter while people are starting to come in and stuff. So, an update on Fred's situation. He's doing good. I mean, he's like getting acquainted, and getting used to everything and stuff. He's nervous, but the issue is that it's not as structured as what we thought it would be. Like, we thought it'd be a little bit more structured. It's really pretty much a free-for-all. where you're just required to do 4 groups a week and you have to figure out how to get there. You have to figure out everything on your own, basically, like food and everything, rides to groups and everything. It's ridiculous. And he doesn't have anything. He doesn't even have his ID. He doesn't have any cards for anybody to send him money for food. Like, he has to supply his own food, and he doesn't even, he has no cards. He doesn't have, if he could get his insurance card and stuff, I guess he's able to get $350 worth of food a month with it. I guess it's a Tennessee thing if you have, I don't know, but it has to do with him being on disability. Fred has been shot. He has had cancer. He has broken his back. So he's considered disabled. He can make up to a certain amount a month, so he's able to get a job, but his checks hardly anything. So it doesn't even cover the $150 a week there. He doesn't have his cards to access his money. Supposedly Laura was supposed to have shipped him off to Kathy, and hopefully he can get him. But that's all he's going to have is a PayPal card and his Chime card, which at least he would be able to, hopefully I could help him send him if he doesn't have food. Like I don't know how, I don't even know. Like yesterday I had to send somebody else a Cash App, a $25 Cash App, in order for him to just have $20 to be able to eat on. I sent it 25 so they can go to the ATM and pull out 20 to give him. It's like a hassle, it's so we're just trying to figure out a routine. It's going to be tough here for the first couple weeks figuring everything out, because we were under the impression that they would help with all that stuff, like help with him getting his ID, help with, getting his license back reinstated, because all he has is a hold out of Greene County, a fee needing to be paid. Help with like some type of housing, help with, talking with his probation about possibly, leaving the state after the program there. It's just not, he wishes it was a little bit more structured. Actually, it's so, he can sign out at any time and leave. He just has to be back at 10. And then like after a month or so, or after a week, it changes. After a couple of weeks or something, it changes to 11. And then after a month, it changes to midnight. You just sign in and out. Have to take a drug screen. Like he had to take a drug screen yesterday, clean as, they won't let you in that program if you have any drugs in your system, by the way. You have to be completely clean going in there. So for the, that's just shows that he was clean going in. Nope, it's not like, so everybody there buys their own food. So like if there is food there, it's stuff that's been left, or you know what I mean? Usually those type of places this is a very, I think from what I've reading online, very new place. And I think, I don't think that they're just so new. I just don't know if they have the relationship with other places to get donations and stuff. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, because how will I get anything to him anyways? I'd have to send it to Kathy, to him. You know what I mean? I could probably mail him something there, but he doesn't want me giving out the address to the rehab to others. It's like transitional housing. Yep. Thank you for reminding me that, Andy. That's something that Fred told me today. About on the 15th. Oh, I needed to write that down too. That's something that I wanted to discuss too. that Andy, anyways, I need to not jump ahead of myself, but I'm afraid I'm going to forget. I'm going to leave this comment up here from my wrench so I can remember something about, well, yeah, the 14th. I don't know about Jody Sue being up there, but Andy was. And on the 15th, I'm pretty sure he was too, because of a comment he made that's recorded on the night of June 15th. So that's one thing that I have that I needed to correct, that Fred wanted me to correct. He was wired up by law enforcement right after Don had left his place. He explained it to me. He said law enforcement went down there after Don had left, and they asked him if he would wire up and go down there and see what everybody was talking about. He wired up that night and went right down there and stood around the area where Jody Sue and Andy didn't leave for 3 days. After 3 days, Andy takes off to Knoxville, even though he says, like, oh, I don't hang out in Knoxville, it's Seversville. Well, he told Fred it was Knoxville that he was working. Oh, he has a PayPal card. He has a PayPal card. That's one of the cards he has, a PayPal and a Chime card. He doesn't have them with him. The cards got sent back to Laura, and now we're trying to, I'm trying to, I thought like he could sign up for a Cash App. Like maybe I could, I don't know, somehow do it for him and have it mailed, if he can tell me the information, and then have the card mailed to him there. But that's still going to take a couple weeks. By then he'll have a routine down probably and stuff figured out. Well, they wanted to, because of the parents, they were suspicious of the parents right away. They wanted to hear what they're talking about. So of course they're going to want to hear, when Dawn had just left, and he's sitting there, Dawn's already talking about seeing her in a resurrection, and he's telling the police, law enforcement, this stuff that Dawn was just saying, and they're like, they wired him up or gave him a recorder and just went down there that night. So I want Jody Sue and Andy to know, you guys are recorded the night of Summer's disappearance. You guys, I'm more confident than ever. Like, he's explained everything to me, and it lines up like perfectly. He feels like, we were talking about, he said it takes time for the law enforcement to get all their ducks in a row. He said that, like it took them, like, what do you say, almost a couple of years to indict, or for him to go to jail for, what wasn't a couple years really. Like it took 8 months before the grand jury had even, heard his case. So it takes a really long time. He was trying to explain it to me that, like, this has opened up a can of worms, basically. Summer's disappearance. It's uncovered a big pile of shit, if you know what I mean. And that's the issue, is that, so that's what we're thinking anyways, is that there's so much, like, it's uncovered some kind of ring or something. Now, whether that's what happened to Summer, not really sure about that. Like, as far as if it was, that's how she went missing, or if there was an accident that was covered up, and then, that's why it was covered up, because they were afraid of this stuff all coming out. And that's why they don't want Summer found, because it's going to get a lot of other people in trouble, like as far as pertaining to other things. Like, no matter how Summer disappeared, I feel like it's uncovering something more, and why people are so scared of the truth coming out. Yeah, TikTok. I'd love to have Andy up right now and ask him some questions and put him on the spot if he'd like to come up. I kind of want to catch him off guard with these questions and see how he responds. But and I'm telling you guys, there's something there. So I was just talking to Fred earlier, and sorry I'm not looking at the chat so much, but it's more than weed. It's not drugs. Not just drugs, anyways. Anyways. Jody, Sue, and Andy should start, seriously, should be really scared right now that Fred's out, because he's going to be able to talk freely, and nobody knows where he's at right now. And except, well, of course, the law enforcement and stuff do, but nobody else really, like the public. And we don't have to worry about him getting in trouble for saying something that they don't want him to say over the phone. And I was always afraid to ask questions, and he was afraid to go into details. I could tell it's so much better now talking to him, just freaking can ask anything and not have to worry about it. It's just great. And it's going to really help us get information here. And that's if you believe in Fred Hill and what he's saying. I 100%, 5,000% do, but doesn't mean you guys have to, okay? But I'm just saying that's where the truth lies. And if you guys don't want to believe it, that's on you. I mean, but trust me, or if you don't have to trust me or not, I'm just saying, if you trust me, then trust Fred. So, got to talking about the wire situation, and how, because he wanted to correct that he wore a wire. It started on the night of Summer's disappearance. It was right after Dawn had left and law enforcement went down there, and Fred had talked to him about the stuff Dawn just had said, and they asked him to walk down there and get recorded what everybody was talking about down there, just the neighborhood. It wasn't, so, and by the way, guys, Fred has never manufactured meth, not even once. He's never, I even told him, I go, not even once? He didn't try. He's like, it's cheaper to buy it in bulk than it is to make it. He's like, I didn't he said, it didn't make sense to make it. It was more expensive. He would buy it. Yeah, he sold it, but he didn't manufacture it. So that's a falsity that's out there. That's absolutely untrue. And he would say it if he did. He said he bought quantities, and he said he's been selling drugs since he was a child, basically. So it's not like he's trying to hide things. So he corrected me and said that it was a night of, goes there, they, give him a recorder or something, or I think it was just a recorder. I think that's all it is, just a regular recorder. I don't think it was like wires. When we say wire, I believe it was like, he said an actual recorder. And so he goes, and that night, Jody, Sue, and Andy were recorded saying this. Andy said, or Jody Sue said to ask Andy while they were talking about, freaking out about her, whatever happened. Everybody's freaking out about whatever happened Summer. Jody Sue asked Andy, when was the last time you saw Summer alive? Why the hell would you say that, Jody Sue? You know you're recorded saying that. Why would you ask Andy on the night of Summer's disappearance? Why would you ask him when was the last time you saw Summer alive? How did you know she was dead? Why? And then Andy's response was last night on the 14th. Then there was something Jody Sue had said, or had asked Andy about if he had seen Summer when he was up there today. What? Jody Sue? You're recorded on recording saying that Andy was up on 110 on the 15th. Are you guys hiding something with your son? Just a question. You guys, more and more is going to come out. It's like, I don't want to bombard him and stuff. We just talk naturally about life and everything. And when it comes out, it comes out. I'm not going to bombard him and I want to give him time before I even ask him to come on panel and stuff. But I'm telling you, there's going to be a day when there's a tell-all, a Fred Hill tell-all, and it's going to be amazing. Jody Sue and Andy should be like really worried right now. So, did you not ask Andy when was the last time he saw Summer alive? Not when was the last time you saw Summer. When was the last time you saw Summer alive? On June 15th, 2021, you're going to say that? Wow. One second. I'm seeing if Fred's listening right now. Why would you say, when's the last time you saw Summer alive? And then you act like it's a dream that you saw Summer's dead body. But then and what was this money that was handed to John Wells? Why were you concerned in paying Andy back or whatever on the night of your daughter's disappearance? Who in their right mind would be fucking thinking of that? Think about it, guys. What could have happened to Summer that would make Jody Sue and Andy, who obviously don't like each other right now, what would make them defend each other? And also defend, at times, Candace and Dawn. Well, maybe it's somebody, Jody Sue and Andy is somebody that they love, accidentally did something, and the parents, they have to hide it because of SA and things that might come out, because how did this accident happen? What was somebody doing to Summer, or did somebody hit her, or what happened? And Fred said he's listening, by the way, so. It just doesn't make sense that the thing that Fred brings up over and over again is the fact that Andy left 3 days after Summer went missing. Told Fred when he saw him like a month after that he's been working in Knoxville and that's where he had been. But yet now wants to say, oh, I don't hang out in Knoxville. It was Seversville. So did something happen on the 14th where Summer was hurt and they didn't want to take her to a doctor, and and were they, I don't know. I mean, your mind goes wild. Like, I feel like she was sedated on the 15th at the very least. Was she sedated because she was in pain from something? Was she sedated because she was going to be handed over to somebody for, you know what I mean? Like, then, Jody Sue accidentally says when she's upset, oh, he was selling drugs to sedate little girls at 110. There's probably more truth to that than we even know. Well, I sent somebody on Cash App $20. I sent yesterday before Kathy left, I sent her son $25 to take out 20 for Fred to give him. And also Kathy, I guess, sent him with some snacks too. So he does have some snacks. So that's good. But maybe, the best thing would be to do is maybe we could, if Kathy's willing to help, which I think she is, because she's going to, maybe we can send some stuff to Kathy to, like, food and stuff. I don't know. I haven't even, I'm trying to think, like, the best option here. Hey, Jim. I think it is going to be this year. If it's not this year, then I can't imagine how. I don't know that it will ever be. Well, he's trying to figure everything out, so I guess, like, he said there's a little bit of snacks and stuff there, so. But it sounds like stuff that people in the house have got, you know what I mean? There's 12 of them in the house. You could drop off certain snacks. Yeah, see, I was thinking maybe something like that. If he could just get his, if they could just help him get his, like, medical card, he can purchase stuff with that. He could purchase food. Like, that would make things, like, a million times easier. I don't know. I'm just going to have to look into, I guess I'm probably going to have to do that stuff, I guess, and just have him on the phone telling me his information. I don't know what else to do. Well, yeah. Well, there's stuff online you can do. Like he can, if you put in your correct information, they'll ask you a million different questions and, have to do this little test where they ask you, did you live on this road? And they give you 4 different options and you have to pick the one you didn't live on or one you did. For something like a copy of his, or maybe I can make an account on some website where I can print out. No, he needs an actual card so he could purchase stuff. That's the problem. Like the actual insurance, like it doesn't matter. I mean, they could pull that up. Like if he has to go somewhere. He also was on Celexa and the jail for depression, and that's another issue. Now he's just like without that too. So he's having it's kind of making him feel a little bit weird, because he doesn't have the Celexa. So on top of that, it's like he's nervous from this new beginning, and then he's withdrawing off the Celexa, and he's there with like literally nothing except the stuff we got him. No, they don't. It's not I guess it's not like a rehab, Susie Sue. It's not like a rehab. It's just a halfway house. They go to AA meetings and stuff. Yeah. Probation, a lot of times they make you have a job too, but he'll it's fine. We'll figure it out. It's fine. We'll figure it out. I'm just letting you guys know what's going on. So like maybe you guys could think of some ideas. Like you guys have helped me so much in the past. Think of like ideas, like the phone thing, just several things. You come up with some great ideas, and together we think of the best way to go about it. So it's just something to think on. We don't need to, we need to come up with something soon, but it doesn't have to be right this second. Yeah, they just, and so he doesn't have his medical card. Like he could, if he wanted, he could probably go into like, if he could get a ride, but how's he going to get down to a doctor or whatever to get, or to even the hospital for them to give him a prescription of Celexa? Like, you know what I mean? He doesn't even have the money to get there because he doesn't have, and his check hits his card towards the end of this month. So, and there's no money on it currently. And Laura has the cards, or she did. She supposedly was supposed to have shipped them yesterday. So I hope that works out, but shipped them to Kathy. Yeah, he's going to need all that stuff to get birth certificate. He's going to need a lot. He's going to need everything. I mean, I'm telling you, this is completely starting from scratch. Like, if it wasn't for you guys, I have no idea how he would have been able to do this. Like, seriously. I don't know how. He would have had no clothes. That's true. Medical, if he has yeah, that is true about the medical transportation. That's a good idea. That's true. You have to schedule those, and he'd have to go probably schedule like a week in advance. And then that means by that time he's going to have, be over the withdrawal. Right now is the most important time for him to be on that medicine, but by the time we figure something out, he'll probably be over the withdrawals and not even want to take it, because he doesn't want to take anything. He's not on anything else, and that's the only thing he's on. Well, maybe there is more. He's just figuring everything out. Maybe it's not as bad as we think. Maybe, it is. He did go in there on a Friday, so maybe on the weekends it's like he's a quiet person. He doesn't talk to people. He goes off by himself, and so he's not the type of person that kind of asks people. He just observes and sits back and observes and figures things out. So from what he's seen so far, we're talking 24 hours, guys. So we don't know. Is there some things maybe we don't know yet? You know what I mean? Maybe there is like a little bit more structure than what it seems, but you can sign out whenever you want and come in whenever you want, as long as it's before, midnight for most of them, 10 p.m. for Fred right now, because after you're there for a while, it goes up. Hey, Daily. Yeah, no, you're not sounding negative. He honestly, he wishes it had more structure. Like a little bit more. I'm sure he is happy to have the freedom, but it's like going from completely restricted to, pretty much 95% freedom, little assistance. Like, I don't know. They have a house person or something, house manager or some crap. I'm just gonna have to look more into this place and see. I emailed them yesterday and of course never heard back. Yeah, it's just not what we really expected. I mean, it's nice that he has the freedom and stuff. It is, but it doesn't do him any good right now because, he doesn't have a vehicle. He doesn't have anybody there. Laura, I mean, but she's hours away. So, and Laura doesn't have vehicle and stuff. So he has Kathy and our backing, and that's it, which is a lot. It's a lot more than most people have, but he doesn't have really anybody local to give him rides. He's required to have 4 groups a week, and transportation's 100% on them. I'm hoping I don't know. They probably all figure it out somehow. Apply for benefit. But he already has benefits. He just doesn't have all his stuff. He doesn't have any of it. Like I said, he doesn't have his medical card. I guess in Tennessee, your medical card is the same as I don't know what it is. I don't understand it, but he said with his medical card, he can get up to $350 of groceries a month. Laura doesn't even have his medical card. All this stuff's lost. And you know what? I asked Laura too about the SD cards and she doesn't know where they are either. So, but you guys saw the state of the place. A lot of the stuff too, people don't understand is 207 is where they wouldn't stay there most of the time. They were over at the other house. So, whenever they could, they would be at the other place, which is much nicer. Actually, it's one of the nicer places on back there. That's what I was thinking about. Maybe if there's a hospital near, but then he doesn't even have an ID, but I don't think they can turn you away. But I'm probably going to just have to sit on the phone with him and figure out how to make an account online to try to like purchase him an ID or something. If he had a way to get to in order to get he can't get an ID because he would have to, I don't know if you can't, I don't think you can get one because they want to see your proof of everything, birth certificate, social security. What a nightmare. So I'm just, I would think so, Grace. Yeah, all those properties it's nobody had the right. The sisters had zero. I say sisters, the sister. I don't want to throw the other one under the bus. The sister had zero authority to allow anybody on that land. So for anybody who was like over on Fred's property by the sister's permission, she didn't have the authority to give that permission. Fred is the one that's a resident there. Those places are in their parents' name, which hasn't even gone through, hasn't even all been figured out, like with the courts and who's gonna, she had zero right to go up there and just start pilfering through his stuff. And literally, that you can't do that. So all those people, if you were up on that land by his sister's permission, you committed a crime. Breaking and entering too. Going inside it, you know what I mean? Like, you're not supposed to fucking be in there. You guys should have done your homework a little better, because I'm telling you, once the dust settles and stuff, I'm going to make sure that Fred gets his justice for all those people who were pilfering and hanging around all of his land, going through everything. So I'm sorry, but you are not allowed up there. He was the resident, not that sister that came out of nowhere when her mom died and suddenly wants to, come out of nowhere. Okay, tell him to contact Pastor Will Shuey at Shades of Grace. Where's that at, though? Yeah, see if he gets involved with AA too. I was thinking NA and AA, all those meetings, like that. They're very helpful at those places too, like NA people. Like the first, what homepage? I'm not sure. Yep. So the sister had no right to fucking give somebody else permission to go up on his residence. That would be like, that would be like my sister giving somebody permission to go through my residence, even though it's not owned by me, it's owned by my landlord, or even, let's say my landlord's sister or something, to just start going through my stuff because her brother owns the house. You know what I mean? That's exactly the same thing. His sister does not live over there on Ben Hill Road and does not have residency there. At least didn't, anyways. She had zero right to go through any of that stuff. When it comes to other people, when I see injustice, I will. For some reason, I wish I was that the same way towards myself, because I allow a lot of people to do horrible things to me. But when I see, I'm not going to let that. And Ryan, if you were up on his property, that includes you. I'm telling you, you better start talking to the sisters or the one sister and bitching her out and ask her why the hell didn't she inform them that she didn't have the authority to do that. Did they not even look into who owns the property? Did you just take her word for it? Stupid. You knew she wasn't living there. It was Fred's place. I really have a problem with that. I'm so tired of people like taking advantage of others when just because you think they're a pushover or you think that they're, oh, she's not an executor. That sister's not an executor of anything. She's not in charge of anything. I don't know why she thinks that she's like in charge of everything. She's not. Who's executor? Fred, if you're listening, can you tell me if you know who? They don't have, I don't think she had a will. I don't think there was, I don't know. I'm going to have to look in more to it, but Fred told me that there is, I mean, you look it up, the house is not in, it's in Fred or in his dad's name, Ronald. And no will, he said. He just texted me and said there's no will. Yeah, he just messaged me and told me there's no will. And I'm asking him about a power of attorney or executor or anybody in charge. Like, who's the eldest? I don't know. It's not him. I don't think. No, he's not. It's not him. He's the youngest. Maybe if she's the oldest, I'm not sure. Is she the? He's still she still couldn't give permission for that prop where somebody's a resident of. Think about it. What if you guys were a resident of that property at 207 and would your sibling who, so you have maintained residency. So that means you are the resident. That means you have to be evicted before anybody can go into that property. So she has to evict him first. Then she can pilfer through his shit. You can't just go in there and just start going around. It's like me, I rent here, okay? My landlord can't just start coming in here. I go to jail and just start coming in here and just start pilfering through shit. You have to be evicted. You cannot do that. I know what a power of attorney is. Yep. You have to be evicted first. Fred was not evicted. Ha! Julie's the oldest, not Karen. So it wouldn't even be Karen that would have power of attorney legally by the court. So that goes out the window. Just found out from Fred, she's not even the oldest. Thank you so much, September Virgo. And who was our other? Oh, she was a new member and a snooper chat. Somebody was wanting me to read Moonshine Girl. Person drugged with it won't do anything. Wow, that's crazy, Nanny. Yeah, I guess like if nobody goes and does anything, it just. But the thing is, she didn't have permission to. Karen had zero permission to do that. Like I'm just flabbergasted that it. His mom passed less than a year ago. March last year, I believe it was. So just months before he went to jail. You got to understand that his mom just passed before he went to jail, like a few months. There has been nothing done to the courts. His sister, Karen is her name. I don't understand why she thought she could give people permission. She didn't talk to Fred about it. Well, the recording of Jody Sue and Andy B, that's with law enforcement. I wish we had we could play the recording the night of June 15th of what he got recorded. That would be like. What did Moonshine Girl say that I missed? Can anybody type? I'll watch for it. If Moonshine Girl can type it again. He didn't abandon the property. He's in jail. He didn't. You'd have to prove. You can't just do it. You have to you have to evict, and then they can evict you because due to abandonment. You don't just. I know this stuff. Jim was a landlord for a majority of our relationship. You don't just go into somebody's. It doesn't matter who it is. She just thinks that Fred won't do anything about it because she's just saying, oh, he's a nice guy. He won't do anything about it. Well, all those people that you let up there, I'm going to make sure. I don't know how much, what is it called? How much time I have, but that's called breaking and entering. It's not even just trespassing. Some of you went inside the building or inside the trailer. There is video footage of it. You guys are so fucking dumb. We have video footage of you guys breaking and entering. Very smart, Another Realm. Wow. Should have thought that out a little bit better. I'm sure you don't care though, because you're in another country and think, oh, it doesn't matter. You'll put other people in danger. Fred said charges are pending. He just texted me and told me charges are pending. They would have just looked in even to the background of that sister a little bit. Anything. Checked who they're... You know what I mean? Like, you're just going to believe somebody because they're Fred's sister? That he has, like, hardly a relationship with? She doesn't even have a relationship. That particular sister hasn't had a relationship with the family for years. And then she comes out of nowhere. She's the least of all three of them. She's the one that has the least right to any of that stuff. Yep. You messed up, Another Realm. Ryan, whoever went up there. He's used to it. Couldn't have, seriously, God could not have picked a better person. I mean, he's the perfect person to deal with all this, because he doesn't let things stress him. You know, he doesn't. And it's admirable. I wish I'm getting like that more and more. Like, I don't let things people say about me and stuff like bug me, but it does not affect him, because he knows that there's a target on his back. He knows that there's people that don't want him alive. You guys, he knows, like, charges are pending for, they're looking into who all was up on that property. Karen, for one. I don't know. Fred just texted me and said charges are pending. Probably the ones that went on that property. There's proof of them up on the property too. They filmed their crime. They're a freaking idiot. Can't get rid of that now. We have it saved. Once it's on the internet, it's forever. Right, Smiley? Well, because it was his sister gave him permission. His sister. So it must be okay. We're just gonna go in somebody else's residence, and the sister gave permission. You guys are so dumb. Why do people think that they could just like do shit like that? White boy, talking to you too. You walked up on the property. Just in an attempt to try to humiliate Fred and try to make your buddies look better. That's gross. So that's why I won't feel bad when you get trespassing. You filmed that too, white boy. Yeah, that's right. He just texted me and said she tried to get me for extortion at the same time telling on herself for theft over $175,000. She sold everything out there. There's you guys see that everything. You saw the video recently of white boy put up. All this left out there is like just the trash that they were supposed to be cleaning up for the environment. I thought that's what Another Realm said. That just baffles the hell out of me. How the hell is that doing something for the environment? It does not look any better. Well, we've already seen videos of his house. You know what I mean? We've already seen that there was all kinds of junk and crap outside. It's not new. It's just an attempt to try to distract and put the attention elsewhere. You know what I mean? That's all it's trying to do. I'm more annoyed. I'm more annoyed with the people who actually went inside, Another Realm. Like, what the hell were those people thinking? I know one of them was his sister, but she couldn't do that. Oh, my searchers are Fred Hill's sister. The one that tried to get him, tried to say, because he texted her, like, where's my stuff at? And he's like, are you going to send me the money for all my stuff that you sold? She sent those to the jail trying to get him for extortion and told on himself about her trespassing and stealing all his stuff. It ended up biting her in the ass, dude. She did. She contacted Ronnie Lawson trying to get him in trouble for extortion just because he asked, like, where's my stuff? And where's all the money that you collected for all my shit? And the money you found, too. You knew that freaking Fred. I cracked myself up. You knew that he hides money, and that's what you were hoping to find. Right, Black Cat? People just need to think. I would have asked for proof that she had permission to give permission to go up on that property. I don't know why people didn't, especially the ones entering into the building, like, or into the trailer and stuff, videoing it. An attempt to, it wasn't any attempt to find out what happened to Summer. It was an attempt to try to get content, some kind of salacious content, No, Fred's not going back there. I mean, he doesn't want to. I mean, he doesn't want to at all. That's why someone mentioned 10 grand in Fred Hill's property in Jerry Sue's chat last night. Fred bearing money. Well, it wasn't buried as far as I know. And what did that, Cassie says, hi, he can call General Service Center AANA for a ride. Oh, okay. Well, I'll look into that. That's a good idea. Thank you. See why I bring this stuff up? Like, he said that they found 27,000 in cash that he was saving up to save the property because the property was about to be taken. Anyways, plus they sold everything. It sold everything he had that was of any value. Didn't clean up or burn any trash. They're fucking liars. Oh, we're going to clean up for the environment. We're doing a good thing, guys. So full of shit. I can't stand freaking greedy, selfish people. Thank you so much, Cassie. That is a good idea. They're pretty. NA are the members of NA and AA are usually a pretty good source of help. So that has been on my mind. Yeah, Smiley. He already they've already been up there since he's been in jail, like to clear the property. So he's confident in his mind, like that if anything's planted up there or whatever, that law enforcement's gonna know it wasn't him because it's been cleared since he was in jail. You think the Redmonds were there? Probably were in on it. I don't know. Smiley, I have a question. I was going to ask you, why is that person like? She used to be so supportive of me, and now she's like just I don't know. I don't understand her problem with me. She used to be so nice, and then she learned she can make views by talking shit about me, and it's like, here we go again. I'm just used to it. Well, he doesn't have any money now, Rose. Helen, if you go back and tell Cal stuff, make sure you repeat it correctly. Because I know, and I don't mind you being here, Cal supporters. I really don't. Daisy supporters, but just please don't go back and forth making up things, or make sure you repeat things correctly. Because I'm hearing a lot of stuff that Daisy's saying that is completely untrue. And I don't know where she's getting this stuff. A lot of times it's like, it will be like just like a little bit of the truth with like 75% lies. That's why they took the money. Or that's part of the reason that they had paid. Supposedly they claimed that they were going to pay the taxes owed on it, because or it was taxes or some kind of, I don't know, mortgage. I don't know. No, I just got a text from somebody just to kind of watch out for certain ones, because I guess certain ones are trying to go back and forth and just cause trouble. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see that somebody sent me a text. My freaking Cash App is not giving me notifications now. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Lucy Cat. That helps so much. Thank you so much. She sent me 20 to help out with Fred. I appreciate that. I just need to figure out a way to get him a card or something, like, so that I could, if he had his PayPal card, I could send him money to pay through PayPal, and then he could just use his debit card, his PayPal debit. But no, he doesn't have it, so. Yeah, I haven't been getting notifications when I get Venmo or Cash App, so please don't get upset if I don't notice it for a little bit. I have to use the bathroom real quick. Give me 1 second. Talks amongst yourselves. Sorry about that. I went to go get a drink too. That's what I was thinking about. Nina, we're thinking of ideas. He's been in there only 24 hours, so it's just he said 4 days after I went to jail, I had them go over the property to protect myself, and the septics was pumped as well. So if anything was found, it was planted. He said. So 4 days after he went to jail, they went up there and cleared the property, pumped the septic tanks, and all that. Yeah, we don't want 666 in chat. Hey, actually, 666 angel number is actually a really powerful number. Hey, beautiful sunflower. The Shades of Grace. Yeah, that's the place that I wonder. I would hate to have them transferred elsewhere, and I don't know, who knows how long. Oh, yay! Thank you, Crazy Mom. She sent it to my Apple Pay. I just learned about Apple Pay. That's awesome. I don't know why I'm so intrigued by this Apple Pay. See, if you had an Apple phone, that's another way. I guess I can pay with my phone too. I don't know how to do that, but yay. So thank you so much. She said to help with Fred. Thank you. I'm about to send him just one of my freaking cards to use or something, like Venmo or something. I don't know. If I could just sign him up for a Venmo or Cash App, you know what I mean? And then just, somebody's going to send me what the property looked like June 16th of 2023 versus now. Thank you so much. Yes, we'll take those pictures. That's absolutely amazing. Yeah, we have proof. I mean, there's video proof. There's going to be lots of people that will help get us proof that the lot has been taken. We have picture, video, like soon after he went to jail, and then to now. So thanks, white boy, for documenting that for us. Maybe we won't charge you with trespassing. We'll just stick to the ones that went inside. So thank you for helping. Okay, cool. Somebody made a 30-second video comparing how much was there on mid-June of this year to how much is there in White Boy's video that he did, a week ago or something. DoorDash to him? Oh! Yeah, but then I'd have to get it. Then I would have to give out his address. Probably. Let me see. That's a good question. If that's a good idea about DoorDashing something there. Let me ask. The only problem with that is that I have to give out his address, and obviously that's a good idea though. Like the money that people sent me, I could DoorDash them some. That's a really good idea. I could DoorDash them groceries. Sheba, you're a freaking genius. Yeah, that's true love has paused. That's a good idea. I'm asking him. I'm waiting for a response to see if he think. He says, I guess that means, I guess he just doesn't really know. Yeah, surely he can. He could just wait out. He could just wait out front till he sees the person and just grab it. You know what I mean? He could be outside waiting for the person. I mean, I don't know how. And just have the person bring it out front or close to there. Yeah, I would order it for him and then show you guys. But anyways, we'll figure it out. We'll get it. That's something that we could do tomorrow or something. We'll order tomorrow. I think he has some snacks for today and stuff. I know, I have my groceries delivered most of the time. No, you don't need an ID. You just show them your phone. I could put in a sport. You can buy people. You can guest deliver stuff. So if I did like a delivery to somebody else, like it's called like a gift or something. I don't know what they. Then Oh, okay, yeah. Yes. They just can't come inside. So yes, he just told me. Oh. Sorry, I misunderstood somebody's text. Okay. Let me see. I was just sent this video on Discord. Maybe I do never use Discord, but yeah, I can order for guys. It will be that it's just to the person who emailed me. So, I mean, shit. It's trying to get me to log in and use my phone number. Hold on. I have to go on my app or on my phone. Okay, cool. I got it. Let's see what this video looks like. Oh shit. Okay, cool. I got it. I'm watching this real quick. Thank you so much for getting that. All the vehicles and everything freaking gone. All right. Let me think how to, I'll save it in Dropbox and then save. I'll show you guys. I'm just trying to think how to. Have to find it in where it's saved at on my phone and then move it over to Dropbox. Here we go. Share. Almost done. Just give me 1 second. Of course, now my phone's like frozen. Come on. I wonder why it's giving me such a problem or issue here. Okay. It's weird. It's not letting me, okay, move to, I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you this. I can't get it switched over to my Dropbox so I could put it in the, it's like, okay, hold on. Won't let me hit the upload. I don't know why it's doing that. That's so weird. Anyways, it won't let me open Dropbox or a Discord on my phone or on my computer either because let me try. It's not gonna let me email it to myself either. So anyways, I'll just have to wait. I have a video of the before and after of the property mid-June to now. Okay, somebody's going to upload it to YouTube so we could just watch it that way. All right. It's just a before and after so you guys could see that there was no trash cleaned up. You see anything of value, any type of metal or like any type of appliances or anything like a vehicle, all gone. If I change name to, yes, it does. Let me gotta get my mail open because I see people are emailing me. I'm not sure. They have to go to meetings and stuff, Helen. It's supposed to be a. Oh, thank you, Forensics, for your email. Isn't he outside of city limits? As far as what? He's not in Hawkins County. Sheila wanted me to see her comment. Oh, yeah. Fred got. We should have taken a picture of everything, I guess, but, does anybody, we didn't think of it. Let me see if I can find. No, he can't go live with anybody. He has to. It's required that he does 6 months. It's considered. They approved it for his probation. Thank you for emailing me that link. I just got it. I'm looking. What was it that Sheila wanted me to know? Oh. Who are you, Bonnie's Journeys? What do you mean he has nothing? He has all his clothes and what the fuck are you talking about? He doesn't have any. People sent me stuff for clothes and stuff. And what are you talking about, Bonnie? You're another. Don't come in here and when I have never seen your name ever fucking before and place judgment like you know what the fuck you're talking about, because I haven't even seen you ever. So stop acting like you know what's going on here. I don't even know who the fuck you are, lady. He can get a sponsor. They can help him to. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Who are these people that come in with all these judgments? It's like, who the fuck are you even? Like, it'd be one thing if one of, like Marlena, you said it or something, somebody who's been here since, but who the fuck are you, lady? All right. Yeah, if he, right, in NA, he'll probably meet people that will give him right. That will probably happen naturally and stuff. And I'm not asking for anybody for freaking money, Bonnie, either. That's not what this is. It's for ideas on how he can get his cards and the stuff he needs. It's not at all. Nice try, though. I'm not asking for donations at all. I'm asking for ideas on how he can get his like his food card or his insurance card IDs and all that. She obviously was not paying attention. But okay. Hopefully, does the person care who, but the thing is, this shows. Here, I'm going to download it so it doesn't show who sent it to me. So it's just going to take a second because it's only like 30 seconds. I need to save it anyways. The video of before and after. That is a really good thing to think. So, I didn't see the. Oh, see, Trisha, thank you so much. Okay. Download's finished. All right, let's open this. So if you guys want to see here just a little bit, can't see everything, but you can definitely tell that there's stuff gone. So here we go in Fred's. You see the white car right there. You see a car down there, right there. Right on the right is now. On the right's now. Look how it's all torn down. They tore down even the siding. Look at the lawn mower and the. Yep. Sorry, I was chewing and I went on mute because I haven't ate today, and I'm eating a sandwich that I had sitting here since the beginning of my life that I hadn't even taken a bite of. So right here is this video that we are seeing is, so the actual, where it starts on, this is mid-June. So right here is mid-June. And then you'll see occasionally a picture pop up from White Boys Live, like a still shot. So you can see here, I'll try to pause it. Okay, right here. Left side, right after he went to jail, or I'm sorry, left side is right after he went to jail, and then the right side is a week ago. Okay, left side soon after he went to jail, right side a week ago. Let's continue. Right here, you can see left side soon after, right side a week ago. More siding tore down. Looks like they went underneath the trailer. You look at the left, they completely moved those and pilfered underneath those, tore shit down, looked through the walls. Like just completely freaking just dismantled. I mean, it was already obviously not in the best of shape, but they still had no right to go and just mess it up even more. So, and you can see he has a lawnmower right there too that's gone. Because you can see on the left side now, the lawnmower being gone. Why is there a walk sign there though? That's funny. Wow, thank you so much for doing that. So that's all you need to see, is that it's different than it was when he went to jail. Freaking scavengers, right? Scallywags. I don't know what a scallywag is. Hopefully that's not something really bad. Oh, God. Yeah, took anything that they can make a few bucks on, and yeah, completely. I don't know what these people were thinking. But Ryan better hope to God he wasn't one of them. Because I saw this post that he posted on his YouTube that screenshotted. Can't delete it, Ryan. It's there. Well, you're trying to act like you need security where there might be meth cooks and crazy people. So you need security. I heard in Ryan's newest video where he went to Florida to try to find some claimed. I really doubt that that's the whole reason he went down there. But of course, he had to, get views while he's down there. So he conjured up a summer sighting. Pretty funny that he goes there and I guess he was like, I can't get out of the vehicle because I'm too well known. They'll know who I am. You are such a fucking narcissist, dude. Are you serious? You really think somebody 500 miles away in Florida is going to recognize you from doing videos on summer wells? You are not that important. You weren't even in Eastern Tennessee. Are you fucking for real? Do you do that when you walk out to the grocery store? How come you can't walk out around in Florida, but you can, can you, what the hell? Then when he had to take his, I got my gun, taking his gun on his, oh my God, dude, it's such a freaking tool. So fake. You can't be for real. Did he really say that? Is that true? Did he really say that he's too well known and they would recognize him in Florida? Right? Why do you need to have security if you have a freaking gun? Oh, this is dangerous area. We need to look out. Well, my wife does her thing because I'm too recognizable. It's not that my wife is with me every fucking video and would be just as recognizable, but nope. Ryan throws his wife out there in front of him. Here you go, honey. You go do it. What a freaking scaredy cat. He's so paranoid. These men are the biggest freaking babies I've ever seen in my life. Can't even go talk to Fred Hill because oh my God. He shot somebody in the neck in self-defense. I learned more about that situation too today. That guy who was doing the shooting, he had left and came back to start more shit. Fred said law enforcement told him the only thing he did wrong in that situation is that he didn't shoot and kill him the first time that he shot him, or the first time that he had fired. Because he had fired 11 shots at Fred before Fred even once shot back at him. Aw. Well, let me see. I don't know if I can right now. Oh my God. Sheba and Stormy, thank you so much. Okay. You want me to call him and see if he, don't you think I should probably send him some groceries instead of pizza? Like maybe, thank you so much, Sheba and Stormy. Are you guys wanting me to do that right now, or I just don't? I know he said that he was so nervous that he couldn't even eat anyways. So, but I'm wondering if I got him, maybe I can order him some groceries like after I get off here. Thank you guys so much, and I'll post it. Okay, I'll post it on the community wall tonight. The proof that I purchased some groceries to go there. I think that'd be better. Do you guys think so? Yeah, Walmart does too. Walmart's another good one. Does he have a fridge? Yeah, I think there's a fridge. He said that his phone was dying and he said, I'll get back to you in a minute. My phone is dying. I said, well, it's okay. You don't have to watch. I said, I just thought if you're bored, and I said, I can always text questions if I have them. But so I'm sure there's a full kitchen there. I'm going to ask him to pick out some items he wants. I'm going to ask him if he wants me to do it this evening or just wait till tomorrow during the day. So I said, there's a fridge and everything there. You can put stuff in, right? I said, I want you to pick out some snacks you want. And anything, because I have, let's see now, about $65 from you guys to 65.80 to purchase some stuff. And I'll post, I'm going to be completely transparent. And and I'm not asking you guys, please don't think that this is me asking either, because that's not at all. He's worried about the money stuff, but it's only been 24 hours and we don't have everything figured out yet. Let me see what you guys are sending to. No ramen noodles. No, they don't cook any meals there. They don't cook any meals there. It's not like a rehab, like an inpatient it's not even really like a rehab, which is, I'm surprised that the court, I'm surprised the court allowed it, because it's like just a halfway house basically that makes you go to meetings. That's it. And have a job. It's a way to get you structured, and you do have to take drug test. They do give you drug tests. You can't use or drink, obviously. Hey, Plant Diva. It's a transitional living place. I don't know what group home it is, or what a group home is. It's a transitional living. It's exactly like I just said. Like, all you have to do is 4 groups a week, and you have to have proof of it. You have to find your rides there. You have to get a job. I don't know how long he has to do that either, but you have to get a job. But she doesn't even have an ID. You find your own rides, so you figure out your own rides and stuff to all this stuff, and you pay like $150 a week. You have to stay clean. They drug test you. You go to your weekly meetings. I'm guessing they probably all have chores that they have to do to keep the place clean. Hey, Truth Warrior. Rules and meetings. Yep, that's what it's like. Of course, they have some rules. You need to be there by a certain time. No drugs, and alcohol is a big one. Oh, thank you so much. So, I don't know who. Carmel, thank you so much. Just send a PayPal. I need to probably get a pen that way. Because it's fine. Don't feel like you have to send me anything right now. I have enough now to get him some snacks from you guys and stuff. I don't want anybody to feel, I don't want anybody to think that's what this is. You know what I mean? because it's not. He'll be fine, and I have enough from you guys right now to get him snacks for a couple, food for a few days, and I'm more wanting ideas, but because the ID and him getting his food card and stuff, like, well, his insurance card, and it's just that's most important, really, because he can't even get a job without an ID. Yes, he can make up to $1,900, I think, a month or something like that. 1,900. Oh, yeah, a marker to write his name. Somebody said I need to include a mark, like something that he can write his name on him. Oh, Stormy said, whenever, love, you're good. It's just a little something. I just don't want people to know, like, that's what it's getting used for, like if that's what they want it to be. And oh, thank you, Bootsy. Yeah, so security job. Yes, he sleeps there, but it's like, he said he's in the basement with like, I don't know how many other people are down there. But it's not like a big house. There's 12 people in the house. See, I was in something similar. It was a domestic abuse shelter. That's what this sounds like. Seriously, it sounds like a domestic abuse shelter. It sounds exactly, except I didn't have to. You aren't required to do groups and stuff. But I've never been in transitional. I was thinking it was going to be more like inpatient. Like, I didn't even think he would be able to have his phone for a while. Like, I thought it was actual. He said, yes, there's a fridge, and he's going to let me know some items that he wants to eat so I can order something and have him go out front. I'm waiting for a response too, if he needs it tonight or if he wants to wait tomorrow, because it's already 6:10 now, and I know he's really nervous. He says that he said I wouldn't be able to eat anyway, so he doesn't talk to anybody. He goes outside by himself. That's what I would do too. He doesn't. He knows he's learned it's best to, that people are just. Most people are just out to get what they want from you or whatever, and so he just tries to stay away from people. Same thing, you don't want to get hurt by them, so you just, if you don't have any friends and you don't hang out with people, and you won't be hurt by them, you won't be hurt when something happens to them, or if they pass away, or it's sad to think like that, but when you lose so many people and stuff, like, it's hard to get close to. Or if you have a traumatic event, like, or a traumatic thing where your husband passes, or your child passes, or whatever, it does a lot to somebody mentally, and your brain protects your. Oh, Sherry Hannah, thank you so much. He has a PayPal, but he doesn't have his no. If it's still valid, he can order I'll have good idea. So that's okay. Well, if his ID isn't expired, like in the system, maybe he can just order a replacement. We'll have to see about that. He does have PayPal, but he doesn't have a card for it. Sherry Hannah, thank you so much. She's helped. Like I said, guys, like you know how people are. Like, I'm not trying to make money off his situation at all. I'm not. I just want him to have a good start. Yeah, he's going to make me a list, I think, because let's see, I'm going to tell him any necessities too. But you guys got him pretty much everything, like as far as necessities he needs, like clothes and, you know, shavers and hairbrush set. What else do you guys get him? He has a phone. He has the clothes that you guys ordered. I mean, he got a couple thermals. He got a pack of white t-shirts. You guys, he got a few pairs of pants from you guys. And on top of all this stuff, Kathy went to the thrift store and also spent $40 on some more stuff for him. He also got from you guys like thermals, or I'm sorry, flannels. Like I think there's like 3 flannels or something. Suitcases. Oh yeah, and then Kathy got him like a clothes basket too. Like all the stuff you guys that he got from you guys, it wouldn't fit in the just the suitcases. So he does have like most his necessities as far as like clothes and stuff and socks and you know. Laundry soap. Yeah, I think Kathy got him a little bit of laundry soap. Instacart. Yeah, also Walmart's a good one if there's a Walmart close, like Walmart delivery. I think I have Walmart Plus that I accidentally paid for this month so that's a good idea. I did a free trial and I forgot to cancel it and they charged me for this month or for a month of it. So I can order Walmart. Walmart's a good one because they're cheap and you know they're not going to have a bunch of extra, like it's actually the price you pay on the app is like the same price in the store. Now like with DoorDash and stuff like that, they charge, they up the prices of everything individually, so that's how they trick you into, that's how they get their money. Yeah, I know I get my groceries delivered, so yeah, that's perfect. Let's see. Do you need bedding? Somebody's wanting to know about. They're supposed to provide the bedding and stuff, bedding and towels. I think Kathy? Didn't you get him laundry detergent? Gary Marcos. Let me see what this is. Oh wow. I'll send him a picture of those people and see if he knows who they are. He must be kind of busy right now because he's not really responding to much. His phone, he's charging his phone because it was dead. Oops, sorry. Aw, thank you, Sandra. Food has gotten expensive. That is true. Everything's gone up. Well, gas thankfully is going down, but I hardly drive anymore. Oh, I think somebody else might have or sent a. I might have missed one. Oh, Brittany, thank you. Brittany sent 10. Thank you. He could get a cash app. That's my somebody's asking about cash app. That was my first thought. Like I said, if you don't think I'm ignoring, okay. Hey, Buffalo Mountain. I know. Well, hey, where's Summer? Now, that was the thing too, is like, yes, they about gave me a freaking heart attack, guys. I was crying to his daughter and everything. I mean, it's like, oh my god, they're acting like he can't stay. I was just defeated, you know. I'm like, oh my god, you know, I had just made that post on my community wall, and like seconds later, I find out that they're giving him problems because he didn't have $500. It's like, we were told there was a grant that covers the first couple months. Like, what? What do you mean? Well, finally, I think it's 2 months that it covers the, I think. But they finally, we got a hold of somebody. They got a hold of somebody that finally said, yeah, they're going to try, they're signing them up now for this program, blah, blah, blah. And so I think it's 2 months, hopefully, that it paid, because that will really help. That will give them, you know, some time to find a job. But it's also like a requirement of the place that you have a job. So I don't know, like, how long he gets and stuff. To all this stuff is just, it's too bad that I'm not there to ask these people, but all this stuff. But Kathy has helped out a lot. If it wasn't for her. Right? I don't like being on the phone. Yes, it's weekly. He doesn't have a state ID either. Like, but if it's not expired in the system, maybe we can just order him a replacement online. You know what I mean? Without having to go into the place and have to have his birth certificate and social security card and stuff. That's what I'm trying to find out, Brittany. Or if I'm going to have it delivered to Kathy for Kathy to take over. Kathy is like still a ways from him. Don't tell how far away you are, Kathy. I know you, but she's not like super far, but it's long enough that it's like kind of an inconvenience, but it's close enough that it's not ridiculous. So basically, we were thinking of deliver it to Kathy to take over him. But I'm pretty sure they can have stuff mailed there, but Fred doesn't know. See, he's kind of he's very timid and shy. So he doesn't speak up a lot. And right now he's just nervous, and so it's hard for me to find out any information. Oh, Jesse S6. Thank you so much. I did get your Cash App. Thank you guys so much. You all, that's awesome. Does it cost for? Oh, that's right. It has to go to his current residence. That's right. Crimes have consequences. Or wait, sometimes you can put a mailing address in. We'll have to look into that. You're right. They might only send it to the address that's on the card. That's a good point. But if he has, that's a freaking see what I don't. He's gonna have to go in there. That's all there is to it. Like he's gonna have to go in and drive and have to have a. That's right. I think you're exactly right. They'll only mail it to the place. He should forward his mail. Yes. Does he have anything? Yes. So Kathy gave him some snacks to take in with him. So he does have some snacks, and like I don't know how much. Like Kathy would know how much of that stuff he has, but like I said, I'm going to place an order for him tonight if he wants me to, or I can wait till tomorrow if he'd rather. But I'll post it on the thing so you guys can see he's making a list and checking it twice. 1 second, guys. Okay. So I can't wait for future Fred Hill tell all. Oh, that's going to be amazing. I'm afraid it kind of makes me nervous too because my license expires at the beginning of next month, and that just reminded me too. Like my address on it is not correct, so and I also don't have my birth certificate, or I left it. I was such a mess when that U-Haul place that I accidentally left it there. I've never heard back from the place, and nobody ever sent it to me or anything. I just heard Andrew just got done with a live about Hunter, and Andrew wants it out there. What's that mean? Let me look. Why does he have that? He has that demonic song at the beginning of his intro, and he wonders why people say. Says Hunter, I always love you, no
needed
matter what.
Dawn. So I went down and got some drink. And I know a lot of people are going to be disappointed. But at the end of the day, you got to understand. Some things are just some things. I'm not doing it to get drunk. I'm doing it to have a good time. And I'm going to go over there. And I'm going to chillax. And I'm going to wait for a phone call saying my brats have to come back home because they're acting stupid. Because right now my brats are at their grandmother's for the night, hopefully. If not, it's fine. It is what it is. So, hi, Miss Diana.
What's going on?
How's your son tonight? Is he good? I know it's been. I know you missed the last couple mornings. I've been up really early lately. I've actually started getting normal sleep.
Let me rewind it so we can.
You believe that, brother? I've actually been going to bed before 10 o'clock at night and getting up at a normal hour. Mark it on the fucking calendar, y'all.
Dang. 10 o'clock at night. Oh, he's drinking beer.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are thee
Uh-oh.
today? I know I had a couple people say, oh, I got to watch on replay. Well, it's all right. Here's the replay.
Today's the day Andrew relapsed.
So, we all see, I've been talking about the effects
Yes,
of
he does. You're right, Jesse.
addiction, alcoholism, and how I overcame them. Well, to be all honest with you, there's one addiction I never really overcome. And that'll be this in my hand. Well, I'm a pussy. I'm addicted to pussy. No fucking shit. Which way to loose about it. But it's been a while since I had one or two. So don't worry. I'll be all right. I'm not going relapsing. I'm just relaxing. It's been a long day. I got what I needed dawn. So I went down.
No. I never. Me and Fred were just talking about that last night. I never. No, we could have never expected it to play out like it has. It was like divine intervention, I think, to pretty much save his life. And also, I feel, to get answers in the Summer Wells case. People can think what they want. I think it's silly, but I truly believe there was a reason I met Fred that day and why we built the friendship we've built. There is a reason for that because the way it all happened is so crazy. It was never, I would have never, when I first met him, think I was going to be, good friends with them. I didn't. Oh no, Shiva. All right. But I wanted to answer that, Caleb. Yeah, I never ever could imagine.
And I know a lot of people are going to be disappointed. But at the end of the day, you got to understand. Some things are just some things.
Wow. Hey.
I'm not doing it to get drunk.
Andrew, I'm not. Some things are just some things. Andrew Hiltz, February 10th, 2024. Just some things are some things.
I'm doing it to have a good time. And then I'm going to go over there. And I'm going to chillax. And I'm going to wait for a phone call saying my brats have to come back home because they're acting stupid. because right now my brats are at their grandmother's for the night, hopefully. If not, it's fine. It is what it is. So, hi, Miss Diana. How's your son tonight? Is he good? I know it's been. I know you missed the last couple mornings. I've been up really early lately. I've actually started getting normal sleep. Sleep. You believe that, brother? I've actually been going to bed before 10 o'clock at night and getting up at a normal hour. Mark it on the fucking calendar, y'all. No, yeah, right. But I've been doing a lot of reflecting,
Thank you so much, Yogi.
seeing that
Thank
it's
you.
not always
Thank you.
that it's not always like it's sometimes it's the people around you that get you hooked up into your addiction. Sometimes those people, I mean, you could have a great life and still wind up getting hooked on an addiction like drugs or alcohol. I mean, but sometimes it's those people that bring out the worst in you that get you to that point to where you're addicted. He's good. It's okay. Your sleep is more important. I catch on. No worries, darling. I always make sure I do 2 a day so you can be here because I know you love the conversations. And at the end of the day, okay, at the end of the day, sometimes it's just the people around you that get you stuck on an addiction. That like, yo, just try this once and then instantly you're screwed. I mean, it's the way it is. Or sometimes you're just born with that type of issue because your parents, excuse me, had that issue.
Fred Hill signed statements for law enforcement and also signed a statement saying that he would testify in the Summer Wells case to the things that he has said. There's signed statements and recordings, and you're right. People, the more I think that's true, Liplock. I believe that people are finding he's going to be found more credible. The better he does, because he's so much easier. First of all, he's so much easier for me. I didn't notice like a difference, like at first, like I didn't think he was different, but now, like I told him, I felt bad because he's actually super smart. I don't know why it had to have been, I guess, drugs that he didn't explain things as well as he does now. But he is like a very private person, so it's probably a combination of things. The fact that he's off drugs, the fact that he's more comfortable talking to me, over time and stuff. We have much more better ways to communicate now. It's much more easier because he's in an area that he has service, and internet. Yeah, his mind's clear. He's just able to explain things much better. He wanted to. His hair looks, even as it. Well, I think it looks a million times better the way his hair looks on the community, how it is now, like than it was. I told him that. Even though he has like he looks like a hill now. Like he looks like if you look up like if you see pictures of his dad and his dad's brothers and stuff, he looks exactly like them now. You think he's very off? And that's the thing, lip lock people, that's what people thought. Like they didn't find him credible because he was the meth dealer, you know? I asked Fred today for I asked him, I was like, did you, because I've asked him before, but I didn't know if he could really talk about it in jail. And I said, did you ever manufacture or ever try? He said he'd never even tried. He said it didn't even make sense he said he's never even tried one time to make meth. He said it doesn't make sense, like financially. It's more expensive to make it than it is for him to purchase it in bulk and resell. So it didn't make sense for him to. So no, he's not a manufacturer. Like people have tried to say. He said there's 4 in the basement down there with him. So there's 4 total in the basement area where he's staying. He doesn't want to go back to the hill. Why did the jail doctor not give him? Did they usually do that? They should have. It's crazy that they put him on an antidepressant there and just kind of like. If he goes back and sees that he might be triggered and want to do drugs, right? He's. I can't imagine him getting mad. Yeah, he'll have to. That's true. There's 12 other people, and I'm sure they have a problem of people like eating other people's food, but. I think really One Love, I really do think he's like ready this time. He said he's so tired of it. He said he's lived that life. You know, he said he was selling weed in high school. He said he was selling weed to like the teachers and principals and stuff, and that he got busted in high school for selling weed at the school. And so the principal had him transferred to another school to cover it all up, is what Fred said. Okay, he said it doesn't matter about whether tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, Sharpie. He's really trying to do what's right. I really believe that. If I didn't think that, I wouldn't. I would tell you guys, please don't waste your your money. Seriously, I can't stand seeing people taken advantage of. Aw, thank you so much. Who is, not sure who this is. I don't want to say your name, to the person who just sent the PayPal to help with some food and necessities. Thank you. Said just a little to help Fred manage with his recovery. Thank you so much. See how it would be so, it would be better for me too. That way I don't have anybody saying, there's going to be people thinking I'm making money off of him and stuff. And it just, that's why it irritates me so bad that he doesn't have his cards, because like, if you guys wanted to help him, you can just send it to his PayPal and I'd just be out of it. You know what I mean? Like, and that'd be on you guys. Like, takes me out of the equation. I don't have to, but so that's why it's irritating to me. I really wanted him to have his PayPal card, especially. Well, the other one's the one he gets his check on, so, but he could get it switched over to PayPal. He said, I just want to thank everyone from the bottom of my heart. He just said, I think he's back in chat, but I think he's behind. I don't think he knows YouTube too well, but because he's sending responses right now, and it seems like he's behind. It's from earlier when I was trying to ask him questions about the food and stuff. See Fred's picture? They didn't see it? I figured. Oops. Why is it not letting me? I figured everybody's seen it by now. I've never had so many likes on a post. 549 likes. He couldn't believe it. He told me, he's like, what did he say? Congratulations or something, or I'm proud of you. I'm like, are you kidding? It's all you. It's not me, it's you. Fred the Fox looks like now. Oh, does anybody recognize that? Who are these the items? Did anybody get him these items? Because these are, I don't know if this is something that Kathy purchased him, or if this is, well, there's a belt that somebody probably got him. So there's I'm guessing that's the belt, unless he had one going in that would fit him. But those clothes are clothes that Kathy brought in, so. He does. Yeah, he's a little gray. He's only 47 years old. It's just that he has some gray in his beard. Hey, he is grandpa age though. I'm grandma age, I guess too. I guess it's hard to remember. Oh, see, Cash App's not sending me notifications until like way after. Let's see. I'm trying to think who this is that just sent the Cash App. I know the name. I just don't want to say it out. I don't want to dox somebody's name. But I want to say thank you. They said to help with Fred's needs and his Cash App. Thank you so much. I thank you. I think you go by Diana in chat, so I'm just going to say thank you so much, Diana. I was trying to remember who. A couple of you guys, I get that Diana confused with another Diana. There she is. Yes, I get you confused with the other Diana. I think Diana Lynn. Is that her middle name? I like gray hair on guys. He's a young man. 15 years difference. And you know who that looks like? You know who he looks like in that picture? Does anybody else think that? It's not. I'm not saying it's bad at all, but he kind of resembles in this picture Cher's husband. Just a little bit with the beard. Yeah, congratulations to Fred. Exactly. Yorkshire is saying yes. Yeah, Mr. Cher. He looks a little bit like Mr. Cher in that picture. He does. Really comfy looking? Sure is. Fred is better looking. Yeah, but in that picture, he does look a little bit like him because of the hair and beard. Mark is a nice guy. Not Andy. Ew, not Andy. Did somebody say he does not look like Andy? Well, did somebody say Andy? Yeah, he does have a little bit of a red tint to his hair. Yeah, it must be a Hill thing or Bernard. I mean, Bernard. Andy is his cousin, so or his. Would it be his cousin or would Andy be his? No, Fred would be his uncle, right? Yeah, I think Fred would be. So Fred's dad. Trying is I think a brother of Polly. I can't keep it straight. Jeff Foxworthy. Yes, he does look like Jeff Foxworthy there. Hell, oh my God, yes, he does. And Fred, if you're listening, I think he's behind because the text I'm getting, he's like answering questions as in the questions he's answering are ones I asked a while back. But if you're listening, please start thinking about the items you want to from Walmart or just assume Walmart. Might not be Walmart. It just depends what's in the area, but that is probably the best, the cheapest. Since I have I think I have Walmart Plus right now. Oh, well, yeah, they have a little bit of, they both have red tint. So you can tell it's like a family thing, like a lot of kind of reddish redheads or. I think that one of you guys got him a pair of Hey Dudes. That might be. I thought about having Kathy take a picture of everything I should have had her do it just so to show everybody, but by the time I thought of it, I didn't know if it would like kind of be a hassle for her because I didn't know if she had everything put up or packed. Oh, he's current. He hears us right now. He said that's a Crawford thing, redheads. He said the red comes from Crawford's side. That's all I wear is hey dudes. Kathy's son got the hey dudes. Andy and Fred have the same grandmother. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, their shoes, hey dudes, like they're just slip on. Oh, BC got them too. He should have 2 pairs of hey dudes. Because somebody else sent him a pair too. Does he have, Kathy, did he have 2 pairs of hey dudes? He said, well, Fred says that his mom was a Crawford, and he said, yeah, so somebody was asking that yesterday. Fred's mom is a Crawford. And the red hair comes from the Crawfords, according to Fred. I'm asking him about the hey dude shoes because Ollie's coming. I'm hoping maybe he can go back to school and work and write a book. I know. Like, I just, the possibilities are endless. No, he has a high school diploma. Oh, thank you, buddy love. No. There's another person. Another person ordered him hey dudes as well, though. Because, and I know Kathy got them because Kathy showed a picture of some of the stuff that she got, and let me see. So razors, BC got him. 2 pair of thermals, razors, and hey dudes. Did you get those, Kathy? He got the thermals, so I know. So maybe I should message or text her. Mm. Did Fred get another pair of Hey Dudes because him a pair with the razors and thermals? I think I'm a. Was there razors, Kathy? Did the razors arrive? And the thermals? Because she bought thermals, razors, and Hey Dudes. They were delivered on the 5th. Let me see. If the person on the bottom, if you can just show me, do you have a screenshot you can? No, he doesn't have an account. I don't think he has figured all that out yet. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, I guess they're just slip on, you know. Jim used to talk about those shoes. Let's see. Yeah, I don't want to overwhelm him right now because he's really still, that's why I haven't asked him, like, it's going to be, you know, some time before I ever convince him to come up here. I don't even know if he will come. When I mean come up here, I mean up on panel. Oh, Fred said he got two pairs. He said he got them. So he just said he got them. So all good in the hood. Oh, okay. BC. Okay. Honey, you are my shining stars through the boots do. Oh my gosh, she just sent a. Oh wow, who just sent the cash app? Thank you so much. Keep your mullet. What? You're Fred's second cousin? Well, Fred. Hey, Roger Wimmer, your cousin's in chat. Frederick. Sent email Fred Grocery. Okay. Thank you, Cassie. Who's the one that just sent the cash app? Guys, let me know if you see somebody say they. I don't want to say their real name because I don't. Uh, well, he's it's all good in the hoodie. That's weird because it does show. Maybe Kathy doesn't. So the one BC sent are brown ones. Oh my gosh, my daughters. See, I'm now just starting to get the notifications coming in of the cash apps you guys sent. It's crazy. I sent you a picture, oh my God, you're gonna kill me, Kathy. I almost called you Candace. I sent you a picture of the delivered notification. Thank you for everything from the bottom of my heart, he says. He just said it again. Oh, Nina, thank you so much. Nina, Neana. Niana, thank you so much. Yes, he can have visitors. He can have anybody can visit him if he goes out, if they go outside. One second. Okay. Like Cassie said, Fred also needs under the bed storage in case food. Oh, okay, yeah. He likes Mountain Dew. Well, he said it kind of made him. Oh, okay. Yes, he did get the tan Hey Dudes BC you sent. Yes, he got them. Everything's good and it's fine. Um, Andy's mom and Fred are first cousins. Yeah. Well, let's see. What else do we have to talk about? What time? What I've been on here for. And he did get the razors, so BC he got that stuff. So yeah, he got a lot of stuff. It was it filled up the suitcases, the stuff that you guys got him, and also I know, Mimi. It's 7 here. It's 7. Oh, thank you, Ginger. Thank you so much. Well, guys, I'll probably go, and I've been on for now 3 hours, and I wanted to talk and tell you guys about oops, sorry. Keep getting distracted and I feel bad. See, that's like oh well, okay. But wait, hold on. Yeah, thank you, Sammy. Yeah, thank you guys so much. And that way, if I could see if he wants me to go ahead and order this stuff or just wait till tomorrow because it's past 7 now and dark out. But I have at least $100 to get him. Over 100 actually, to get him food and stuff. And I'll show you guys everything I got tomorrow. And I appreciate you guys. I truly didn't expect that. I know people are going to say, but no, I didn't. You guys also gave me a lot of great ideas. Yes, keep up the hard work, Frederick. I'm Oh, yeah, that is true. I just got a text from Fred about something a little he told me I can tell you guys what city he's in, but I don't know. Let me think about that. I know it's up to him, but I don't know. And Andrew, I'm gonna go, hon. If you if you guys, Andrew, you want me to send over everybody over there? I know, right? Pixie does it, doesn't he? I know. We played it. That you're wanting help reaching out to Hunter. So if people can Andrew wants everybody to try to get the word out that Andrew's trying to contact Hunter and wants his son to contact him. So are you wanting to go live? I could tell people you're going live, and I could tell them to go over there if they'd like to. Because I've been on here for 3 hours, Andrew. Even before you said that, I was about to get off here. He has some boots. See those boots that he has on in the picture? He went into rehab with those. Or rehab, I'm sorry, to jail with them. So he does have some nice, decent boots. See? But the clothes are all from you guys. And I think the belt, too. One of you guys got him a belt. No, he hasn't heard from Hunter. Okay, well, Andrew's going live, so. Ginger's. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Cowboy boots. Well, he'd probably wear them, I'm sure. He said the place said he can tell people where he's at, but let me think on that. He doesn't. I don't think he realizes. He does. He does understand that. He does understand because he's been living it for, since Summer went missing, like harassment. He said because of Dawn, like labeling him like this biggest like drug dealer, in town and everything. He said he's been robbed and freaking like so many freaking times since Summer, like people up there trying to come in there to rob him. Yeah, I feel like they could find out by process of elimination where he is, and because I think he sees all you and how amazing you guys have been, but there's a lot, of people on the internet who on YouTube that just will purposely cause problems just because they're bored and think it. A lot of them will be just because they want to get at me, and I don't think it's right that people want to ruin somebody else's life just because they don't like me. Now, some of them are just, just don't like him, but a lot of them is because they don't like Ziggy, and that's not fair. All right, guys, we'll talk later. Thank you all so much. And Fred says that he wants to thank you guys all from the bottom of his heart once again. And he loves you guys. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later.